Tyler V at ZZP. Next to me, we got Mr. Jake Starr.
Hi.
And then over here we got, of course, Bo and Tim. Just coming at you with a little recap from one of our favorite events of the year, Street Car Takeover 2025. This year was interesting. And obviously, Jake's not a ZZP employee, but he's sitting here, and he had the fastest pass of the whole weekend.
Wasn't that bad, especially the expectations I came in having, and then kind of just blew right through that.
Oh, yeah.
And then went faster and crazy. I don't really have words for it.
Well, it's kind of wild, looking back at last year. It was kind of our big showdown.
Right.
You drove your car all the way from Iowa to race me in the Camaro, so a little 4-cylinder Camaro on Camaro action, and I walked away the victor. But
yeah, you did.
Not so much this year.
It was interesting. Last year, I hit that same PB here as well, and it was right there with you, and you edged me out, and I was just eating at me the whole year.
Well, yeah, you ran a couple 11-0s back-to-back, and, it was 2/10 that I beat you by. And obviously, the car went down, brought it here, and now it's quite the spicy meatball.
Yeah. We had a goal of him to run 10.6.
Yeah.
And blew right past that.
Yeah. What was your best time of the weekend, Jake?
10-0. Yep, 10-0 at 133.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it was my 4th pass, and it was my first clean pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, if I had to say.
The cool thing about the whole experience for Jake is the car showed up here, he got hit with a deer on the way up. We'd had so many hurdles to overcome, from transmission to engine to the turbo setup and everything else, and it all came together pretty decent, really.
Yeah, the boys thrashed to get it ready, Matt. Hours on the dyno.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got it happy, got it ready for you, and flawless. Throughout the weekend, no problems.
No.
Really, the whole
issues.
fleet was flawless.
Yeah.
Besides Reed's having a small issue that we've already corrected this week, and hopefully to be back a couple days here to be racing his car again. But we took 8 or 9 cars there, and to have only one of them have an issue all weekend racing was pretty lucky as far as racing goes.
Yep.
I'll just be honest, it was lucky.
Yeah, and Bo, you were racing what?
So I took the Zoomer, the 97 GTP. It just feels right being at Street Car Takeover in that car. I think we've been there on and off over the last 5 years. I think it's been there 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, we prepped that down starting on Monday, and we left on Friday. It always just kind of falls together at the last moment, but we wouldn't have it any other way. And, every year we get a little better, we get a little more prepped, we get some new ideas, bringing this M90 car back into, its former glory, really. And yeah, we set it, I set a PB in that for me, 11.1 and some change a couple of times. And then at 123, which is pretty good for a blower car, we were lighter than it's ever been as far as me being in it, 20 years ago, we're kind of chasing down some old records with it just for nostalgia purposes and having it out there. Everybody loves to see it make passes,
Like it a lot. Big Zoomer guy. Zoomer.
It's definitely just hot laps every test and tune we can get at SCT.
Yep.
Had some awesome roll races with you, which... here's the thing. Jake and I came back with redemption this year on Tyler, because last year Tyler's Camaro mopped us up. And we roll raced a bunch of times, and Tyler would edge me out at the 1,000-foot every time. So, I came back this year, had a little more power in the car, had a little lighter of a car, and 2 out of 3 roll races, I nosed Tyler out, so you'll see that in the video. It's so fun, though.
It's so much fun.
Tyler and I could roll race 100 times. And win or
Every
lose,
time.
him or I, shifting back and forth, it's just so much fun being door to door with your bro
Yep.
down the track
Yep.
because it is door to door.
I know, and I love it too. Over the loudspeakers, they're like, "Oh, there's the ZZP cars again."
Yeah. And so since I was in Zooms 97 doing my 3800 things for my 3800 boys, handed the ATSV to Tim because I believed there was a little bit left in the car tune-wise and seat time-wise. So Tim being the ATSV tuner, it made a lot of sense for him to be in the car for the event instead of leaving it at home. So we took a little weight out of that, just some exhaust and sway bars because it's been full weight all year, and then put him in the seat to do some tune updates, and that yielded the gains we needed there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nice because I've been not able to shift my car the last 2 years, so
Being a
it
manual.
was kind of nice being in an auto car for once, so that was nice.
Well, yeah. When was the last time you drag raced an auto car?
Long time.
Yeah, like
Many years.
17. Well,
Many,
not 17
many-
years, but
many years. Maybe 17 years, because between my Ion Redline manual car, they've all been manuals.
Mhm.
So it was relieving. It was fun and boring at the same time. Like, there's not a lot to do in an auto car.
yeah.
You just kind of get your launch right and just
That's
okay.
it.
Let me look at some gauges.
Well, the cool thing was, first pass out, I think you were 100th off my best time with a pretty comparable tune-up, which meant you were doing something right because I've got a lot of passes in that car this year. And his first time down the track, he's 100th off. It's a bracket car, really.
yeah.
And then you leaned on it from there. And
Yeah. I mean, I think I did 5 passes and they were all within 0.2.
yeah. But
So,
you're,
yeah, I mean, it's
so my
still-
best pass leading into the event was a 10.38, and what did you end up with?
10.26 at 134.
So a 10th off with some minor weight reduction and then working out shift points and stuff. I think a lot of the gains were in the tune, or the
Yeah.
trans tune.
Yep, all TCM stuff pretty much. The engine was spot on.
It's
Yeah.
a really good running car.
Kind of to go along with what we've been doing all year, we came out with the Alpha chassis cars.
Mhm.
I mean, we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 Camaros or ATSVs.
Yeah.
And just like you said, everything was dead reliable. They were a ton of fun. I mean, my Camaro put down 11.0 a couple times. Didn't get back into the 10s like I wanted to, but glad that we had Jake there to show the 4 cylinders up.
I just think the fact that it went from the shop to the dyno to the track, and I think the only street miles on it was to get it lined. and I haven't drove it since May when
Dang.
it broke.
Yeah.
I haven't made a pass down the track since last year sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no experience with anything, just kind of hopped in it, and to crack a 10.0 like that, I mean, just
Yeah.
it. A lot of
It
people.
took your girlfriend to get you to floor it.
Yep. Here we go. Yes, it did. I was really light on the gas pedal. The car was a lot faster than before,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was violent. I tested it out on the launch, and I thought I was breaking it because it just felt that violent. And so Matt kept reminding me, just hit the gas pedal. And so I did it, not really. He's like, come on, man, you're launching at 3,000 RPMs. What are we doing? And she finally pulled me to the side, and she's like, hit it. Floor it. Come on. And I'm like, okay. So I did, and just like that, 141 on stock suspension.
Yeah, 141 60 foot.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
So
incredible.
It just felt like nothing before.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
all the way down. It was
and
just...
you're heading back to the track this Saturday?
Yeah, yep. Hopefully the rain holds off.
Yep.
That's the thing I'm looking at every day. But yeah, I would love to just that high 9.9 range, shooting for Allen's.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
And then just drive the car.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the little I got to drive it was very enjoyable for what it is.
Mhm.
And I think that's the other part that excites me. The racing is fun and all, but there's another whole half to the car
Yeah.
that I'm excited to enjoy too.
Drive it every day, and that zone is going to be.
Right.
Oh man, that's my favorite part of it is that the exhaust manifold that we designed, the turbo that we used, has such a usable power band. This is
Right.
not some laggy turd you're gonna get
No.
that can only go in a straight line.
Right. Right.
This thing still spools in the 3000s
Yeah.
and is capable of what
600,
almost
basically.
600 wheel horsepower.
Right. Yeah, like I said, the little I drove it, I mean, seriously, I didn't drive it much, and I could just hear it come on at 3,000 RPMs, and just that made me smile knowing that how good it is up top,
Yep.
but how fat that power band is going to be.
Yes.
I think my favorite part about Street Car Takeover is not necessarily the event and being there and everything. It's the push that it puts in us to pull so many things together
Yep.
and push. I mean, every platform we've had here was pushed to make that event and be better at that event.
Yeah.
And without that event, you know, it's really easy for us to kick the recliner back and just have the cruise control on and, you know, tinker our way through some of this progression, especially as the year winds down
Yeah.
for us here in Michigan. So to really push us to get the whole fleet 100%, and then we'll hit our last couple test and tunes here in October. I think everybody's feeling really ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the lower DA. Like this, we've
Yeah,
had
It was
a terrible.
it was a crazy hot weekend for being October.
Mid
Like,
80s
Yeah.
in October is kind of nuts here in Michigan.
yeah.
like our whole racing summer has been ridiculously hot and
Hot and humid.
super high DAs.
Yep. So we'll have some cool air. You know, a couple of the cars will get back to the track and hopefully set some personal bests, maybe set some records.
I just want to say shout out to the mechanics as well.
Yes.
We couldn't have done it without you guys and the tuners. So.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching the video, guys. See ya.